Hello, my beautiful brothers and sisters, and welcome back to Autonauts versus Piratebots, the automated colonization, pirate raiding, and defense game out there. Probably the best, because I don't think there's any others. But we left off in a good spot of getting our tree farm perfected. So with this, we've got a good amount of space, and I'm hoping that'll sustain us pretty much till the end game. And like I said, if not, we have a little bit of space up here to grow it by another set of 4, or we can even go horizontal to just get 2 more or more. So we've got that set up, and you can see I moved my storage and we added some more flooring here because I want to get ready for the next phase, which is, like I said, perfecting our wood making. We got the first step is perfecting our tree farm, and now we're going to get our wood making. So I've got 5 good structural workbenches here, just structural, not good structural. And I've got them set for square frames, triangles, cranks, box frames, and panels. And what I want to do with that is use these to further our progression, of course. And we're going to store these after they're made. I'm trying to think of what a good spot would be. Probably even just like right here, right? Maybe just like this. We'll make this kind of like a warehouse, right? So these will be the panels, square frames. I don't think I really use a lot of anything else. So I'll do 2 cranks, and then yeah, probably 1 of each for the triangles and the square frames. Yeah, that'll probably be fine. So we'll do something like that. I could do more, but I just don't think we really need it, so there's no need to have all that extra sitting around. And then I don't know what else I may need, but I'm gonna get them set up just so I have the boxes ready to go here. So it looks like we're gonna need some more, so I'm gonna add some to my blueprint area. Hit the wrong button there. I've only got 3, so I'd like to have a bit more than that. Yeah, that'll get us a little bit again. How are my other things? We got only a little bit of pallets here. Let's get a few of these as well. We use these in less quantities, but... All right, beautiful. So we've got that ready. We've got our little warehouse going down the center here, and then we'll probably put some more on the outside here for what it may be in a bit. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? There we go. I just moved him to the outside and give him a cool little pattern there. If I need to add more or less, I can. I don't really care about the pattern, obviously, but I feel like that's just a good place to start at. So why don't we get some basic structural activity going here? And first and foremost, I need 1 of these, and I could have sworn I had a couple more being made, but they could be stuck. Crates. Hard to sometimes find things when everything's being made, right? I was trying to make some more platforms. I know I need to finish these off. Oh, right here. I need to add some sticks. I need to do that manually because I didn't set up a stick bot, because not a lot of things use sticks, so... I may add a stick robot at some point, but just right now, like, I mean, I already have over 100 robots, even just including some idle ones, so I'm trying not to be too crazy about it, even though that's just kind of how I am with this one. I just like to throw a bunch of shit at the wall and see what sticks. So I'm gonna put them down just like this. I won't probably keep them here, but at least it'll give me my structural setup, because what I'm probably gonna do is move these out of the way, and then I'll move them next to it. And here, I'm gonna get my wheel, I'm gonna get my gear, and then I'm gonna hold off on the rest because I might just use them for something else, or just as placemakers to keep things maybe symmetrical or looking pretty decent, right? So let's get going here. Let's get square frames. So woodworking. Actually, we're just gonna do wood panel. Crafting. Oops. Crafting wood panel. And then these are all quite simple. And I know, like, a lot of people like to still see the code coming in, so we'll do it together. So we need 4 poles and 4 pegs. Okay. Just gonna delete these out. I'll do this. Times. Again, because remember, at some point we can get upgrades. I don't know if we can in this game, but at least in the base version, you could upgrade your robots so that they would have more space in their hands and in their backpack. So if you do things too many times, you're gonna break them. So do this 4 times. I'll keep that in there. So he's gonna do that 4 times, and I'm just gonna do it myself real quick. Get rid of those. And then what was the other piece? It was fixing pegs. Which, hold on, I'm gonna stop real quick. I'm gonna bring these down here. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna put you. I'll put the pegs right there for now. Just next to these. Now, put them here. Right there is fine. That'll do. Yeah. Okay. So back to our bot here. Wood panel, record. So we needed 4 pegs as well. So actually, I don't even have to take these myself for the code. I'm just going to grab them and then just delete them from here. Because what I can do is just copy this, bring that down, and don't forget this as well. Come on. Okay, you're just messing with me now. There we go. So instead of doing that, you can just change the targets by clicking the little bullseye. And now I'm telling them to move to the peg storage, take from there 4 times, and then still just move over here and add it 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Delete those. So then he's going to do that. And then a square frame will pop out. He's going to grab that. And these I do want a bunch of, so I'm going to put them in the big storage. And I just want you to do it forever. Have fun, sir. This will start to deplete our storages here. And obviously I'm depleting them a bit more because we're getting crates set up, so this is okay. Again, when you first start new processes or you start a bunch of blueprints, expect to start to lose product. And don't worry about a deficit. You'll catch back up. You can wait, or you can just throw more shit to the fan by adding robots. So, that was crafting wood panels. We're going to do triangles next because we can do those without wood panels, another thing. So, we're going to do crafting, wood triangles. And again, if anyone has name suggestions for any bot, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what the bot's name is or what it does, and leave me the name you want to use. If there's multiple, I'll use the best. If there's only one, then I guess you win, right? The most creative wins. So, 3 poles and 3 pegs. So actually, I could copy the bot we just did, right? So I could take you. Let me just upload this, right? So I'm just gonna name this, I'll just, whatever. Doesn't matter what it's called. Then I'm gonna come to you. I'm gonna hit copy, not link, because I don't want them to actually be the same or link to each other. And then all I need to do is this. I'll change you to 3 because we need 3 of each, right? And then change you to, oops, not 33. Change you to 3, change you to 3. And then I need you to do this. Change this to the triangle workbench, which in our instance is workbench 8. I really wish we could rename the benches. That's something I always wanted. And then I need to make one myself real quick so I can edit the code, or I can just do this, just delete them real quick, hit play. He'll do this just once, which will create it for me. And I could even just go and do something real quick, like get the next bot set up. So this bot, I'm gonna program ourselves. So this is the crank yanker. Crafting crank yanker. And we need 2 poles and 2 pegs. So actually, I need to take that out, put that on the ground real quick. So I need 2 pegs. Pick up stow. I'm gonna tell him to do this times 2. Okay. And then I'm just gonna grab one for myself and stow it. And then we need to go grab the, oh wait, it's 2. Yeah, 2. Okay. Whoop. Poles. Just gonna do that real quick. Oops, we're not stowing though. We're just doing this. And actually, since I'm only doing it twice, I just like to copy the take from full storage twice instead of putting it in a repeat loop. It's just cleaner. It's easier, right? And then we're gonna come over here. And then I'm gonna just put that in real quick. And what I'm gonna do is now hit retrieve. Put this inside a until hands empty. Until your hands are empty, do this. And that'll create it for me. Now go grab your crank. Find the nearest crank, pick it up. And I'll put the cranks just in one of these. We can always move them at some point. Then do this forever. Go ahead. There we go. Crank anchor should be going fine. It looks like I broke my wood panel crafter here. So let me see. Let me check our code. Move to the pole storage. Take 4. Move to the workbench. Move and add it 4 times. Then move to the peg storage. Take from there 4 times. Move to the workbench. Put him in 4 times. Let's watch him. Oh, hold on. Stop, though. Just make sure to take that out. Wait, who just added that in there? Did someone just put that in there? What just happened? Like watching now, like did someone just come over and add poles to this? I think there was a way to like see links. He's working great. All right, I guess I don't know what happened there. All right, so crafting wood panel. I'm just gonna just hit drop real quick. Go. Is 4, right? Yep. What's the... Okay. Grab that and go. Cool. Did I do... No, I didn't. Okay. I thought maybe I put a exit repeat failure on here. Because if I did and the storage was empty at one point, then he would break. But I didn't do that, so I'm not sure why it broke. Maybe it's because I accidentally put poles on there and wasn't paying attention when I did. Could be. Rewind the tape. So now that's good. We've got triangles. Are you working fine? Just want to double check you. Oh, see the triangle. Oh, we have to finish him. So I thought I did name him. Crafting triangle. All right, so now we're gonna record. I'm gonna grab... He didn't grab the poles. You know what? That's what happened. Take from pole. I forgot to move this one. I'm an idiot. We skipped one. There we go. That's what went wrong. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm just gonna let him play. And I'm just gonna wait till he adds them in. There we go, and then I'll stop him. And now we've got a triangle. That's what happened. I forgot to change it. I'm an idiot. Stupid. I was so confused. And then I thought I saw a bot add them in. Okay, so now we're recording. Then you're gonna pick up your triangle. And then you're gonna come over here and throw it in here. And then you're gonna do this forever. Now you can go. Storage 3, workbench 8, workbench 8. I'm an idiot. Moving on. So we've got cranks, we've got square frames, we've got triangles. Why don't we do panels? Panels, super important. So these take a lot more to do though. And poles and fixing pegs and planks and fixing pegs, right? So because these use so much more, I'm not too worried about these, but I am a little, what is this? I am a little worried about the panels maybe keeping up because of how many ingredients are in here, but we'll see. All right, if I need to, I'll just add a second bot, or I'll have one bot solely doing like square frames and planks, and then the last bot doing fixing pegs. And now we're out of pegs. Is Peggy broken? BP peggers, crafting, crank anchor. I think our peggers might be broken here. Let me minimize all this. Let's see. Where is he? Raw processing, pegger. Yep, it's because I moved the storage box on him. Go ahead and drop those. Just move on, sir. Apologize for breaking you. So we're gonna be out of poles soon. But that's okay because we're gonna be making better production of them, so I'm not too worried about getting them caught up. It'll just be kind of what it is at the moment. So let's move on. So let's get our panels made. So crafting panels. So here we got square frames, planks, and pegs. So I'm gonna come over here, grab a square frame, put it in my pocket. And then we're gonna go grab 4 planks. Do this. Times 4. All right, and then I'm just gonna stop the recording. I'm just gonna grab those and then I'll hit record again. Sometimes I just leave it on and delete. You know, it's just kind of however I feel, honestly. Like this. Like I couldn't be asked to just stop because I find that, right, what I just did to be very quick anyways. So you're gonna do this. Oh, and then retrieve. Do this until your hands are empty. Okay. And now we need to go, put that in here. And now I just need to go grab 4 pegs. So because they're empty right now, because Peggy's working on them, I'm just gonna do this. Copy. Oops, I forgot this. Copy that. Get rid of this. Change this to pegs. Don't be an idiot and forget to do it this time. Now he'll grab pegs, 4 of them, and then I want you to come over here. Gonna copy this. And then I can get rid of the retrieve because there shouldn't be anything in his hands, right? And then I'm gonna pause him because I need to go grab 4 pegs. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's wood triangle. Why is wood triangle just standing there? Oh, I guess I named him but never took him. Okay, so crafting panels, record. Then once you do that, you're gonna grab a panel. And I'm gonna put them right here. And you'll do that forever. Have fun. Beautiful. So now we've got panels. Now let's just do our last part, which is box frames. And these are gonna go in a very small box. Which I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna delete that one. Okay, that's where that's gonna go. And now let's get a bot. So I'm gonna need 2 square frames, 4 poles, and 8 pegs. All right, so I'm gonna copy our panel bot. Crafting panels. Upload for me. And I'm gonna grab you. You are gonna be crafting. What the hell are these called? Box frames. Box frames. Not record. I'm gonna take our blueprint for this. I'm just gonna copy it. So now we just need to fix a few things, right? Who did I just take? I took the square frame. Ooh. Take the panels. So we need to do a few things here, right? Copy this. So we need 2 square frames. So what I'm just gonna do is this. Copy that. And then I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to change the workbench. I'm just gonna work my way down to this, to that. Get rid of the retrieve, okay? And you can delete everything if this gets confusing, right? So like, if I want to delete it all, I can just delete everything right there because I've already got some basic move to stuff so we can change everything. So right now we're gonna move to the square frame. We're gonna take 2 of them, move to the structural workbench, 11, which is this one. And then he's gonna add it here. And then I'm gonna just have him do it times 2. Times 2. And then we need poles. So I'm just gonna take these, put them right here. I'm just gonna put this in a times 4, right? For 4 poles, yep. And then I'm just gonna copy this. So let's change these to the poles before I forget though. But poles, right? And then we've got the structural workbench 11. And I just need him to do that 4 times. And then we got one more to do. So I'm gonna do this, copy this, and we need to do pegs. So we got 8 pegs again, right? So I'm gonna have him do this. Oops, no, don't need that. I'm gonna have him do this process times 2. Right, because he only has 4. Like, I could put them in his pocket, but I don't want something to break. And this is an easy solution for that. It's not the cleanest, but it's okay because these aren't very heavily used, so I don't care about super optimization. I'd rather just be nice and simple and easy. And then take this, take that, and then I'm gonna take this and copy that. So what he's gonna do is then after he does this, he's gonna move here, take 4, move here and add 4, and then he's gonna repeat it a total of 2 times. So that's 1 cycle, and then he's gonna repeat it again. And then that'll create a box frame. And then I need to have one. So, you know, I'll wait. I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm just gonna let that happen. So at some point we'll get a box frame, right? Now, that's all of our basics here. What I wanna do is create, or finish creating, these mechanical frame saws. So these will be how we can build a lot of our basic raw resources faster, while then hand cranking them on these chopping blocks. So I'm just gonna add these last pieces manually because crude gears and cranks and crude blades aren't a very popular blueprint item. So again, I don't feel the need to waste the bot. I'll do them manually and call it a day. But first we need to do crude gear, which we have right here. So we're just gonna get a bot set up to make some gears for us. So let me grab a bot. Crafting. Crude gear. Crudge. It's the crudge gear. Crude gear. And then you're gonna record. So he's just gonna make, I'm gonna have him make 4 at a time. So you're gonna go over here. You're gonna do this times 4. Whoop. Delete that. Then you're gonna come over here, add it in. I gotta double check because I don't remember if these use up 1 storage or 2. That's what I'm gonna double check here. So do this times 4. And then I'm just gonna stop this real quick so I can add these last 2. Just because it takes so long to go through these animations. I just gotta make sure I delete that out. Okay, record, take those and delete. Then you're gonna come and pick these up. There's 2, so I'm gonna change this. There we go, do this until your hands are full, and I'll just put a little skip motion here just in case there's extra. And then I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. I'm just gonna copy it like this. I'm gonna change this to 2, and then do that. And then you're gonna come over here. And then you'll do this until your hands are empty. And then you'll go forever. Have fun, kid. I'm gonna watch him for a second. I wonder if his big bot hands are much better than mine. Did he only take 1 plank? Oh no, he's got more than 1. He had the 2, okay. 1, 2. Yeah, you can only take 2. That's what I figured would happen. So now we've got the crude gear bot, which is perfect because I need these so I can go throw these in. Then I'll go grab the cranks that we've started making right there. And then I'll just grab the crude blades, which are, hold on, they're over here, right? I don't know, they're somewhere. They're right there. And we'll grab those. But if you're loving Autonauts so far, make sure you do hit that like button down below and subscribe as well if you are new here, or even leave me a comment. Hell, if you don't have anything to say, leave me your favorite emote. I would love to see it. Okay, got those made real quick, and then I was just destroying all the blueprints we've made here, and I figured we'd put some others down. I've got a fair bit of sandy floors. I don't think I'm really gonna need too much more than that because we should be getting upgrades eventually, so I'm gonna hold off on that. We've got a lot of defensive structure. I never told you, we built a fence, and we've got some signs here too. So this is how our defense bots will be set up. We'll do that together probably next episode, but you know, don't believe they're garbage. We've got, you wouldn't download a car with you. Get it? Because they're pirates. And then we've got, you know, no crabby attitudes. And then obviously the most popular spot in town is the not too shabby nudist beach. So I've got those set up for defensing, and you can see that their ranges are quite big. I have 35 by 35 set up. So that's their radius. So as soon as they step in, our bots will go. I haven't activated them. Actually, no, I have activated them. They're right here. I'm pretty sure these are my aggressive attack raiders, but let me see. Yeah. I need to change these to, I need to change their name. You know, there are for pirates, but this is going to be my attack team, but I just have them on defense right now because I wanted to test out the code. So you can see here, what I have is they're trying to find the nearest pirate bot within the radius, which is one of these signs. Then they're going to track the target and then use their held item, which is their sword, until they're not tracking. Remember, their swords don't actually break either. So, and then I have them going for all 3, 4 signs. And then if they're not tracking anything, I'm having them move to this one spot because it's kind of like the central spot in the base as far as the fencing goes. So that way, wherever they get tracked from, they can move in to intercept pretty fast. So that's how those are all working. Again, there's only 9 in there. We got to change this to 11. And then I got to find a new name for our defensive team. I don't know yet. So if you got a good defense team name, you know what to do. I don't need to say it. You know what to do. Put it in the comments. Okay. I've got now, here, I've made 10 mechanical saw frames. And what I'm gonna do is this. 3. Ah, there's a thing in the way. What is this? It's my damn sword. I'm always getting in my own freaking way. Rotate. And I think that's good. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these can all be set up for pegs, poles. Oh, you know what? I got this backwards. Well, hold on. Pegs are here. So why don't I do this? Okay, get out of the way. I'll do that and that. And then what we'll do is I'm gonna set these all up. This will be pole, 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 because I think we're gonna go through poles more so than anything than planks. Then we'll do planks, and I'll set these for peggers, okay? So now we can do this same process, but make it better. And you know, speaking of better, I'm gonna take all of you guys. Is there something in the way back there? Hello? Move this. Okay, let's try again. Move this. There is something in the way over here, and it's probably because of the boxes. That. Oh, it's the quarry. Oh, the quarry's in the way. All right, I'm gonna keep them right here just for a second until I figure out where I want to move them. I forgot that quarry was here, so I might put them over here. All right, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna put that sword away. Get moving. Grab these. That's weird. He doesn't have a panel. It's all right. Start. Go. Move. I'm gonna wait till he gets what he needs. I'm gonna put these all back. They'll just be close. That's just what it is. I wanted to back them up one more, but I forgot that this was here. And unless I use like an in-game cheat menu, which I don't know if they put into this or not. There's one for Autonauts, so I assume it's here. But unless I use an in-game cheat menu, I can't get rid of this. So it just is what it is. That's fine. We'll deal with it. We'll move on with our lives. So I'm gonna run you through just one of these processes. So I'm gonna do pegs just because, or sorry, I'm gonna do poles because they're the most important right now. So you can see exactly how I'm doing this, right? So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna find the ones I do have. So this is my pole processing. I'm just gonna stop him, record him, and I'm just gonna trash it. I don't care what he was doing before. I'm just gonna start over. And I've got 3 frame saws here. So I'm gonna go So, and they each just require a plank. So I'm just gonna do this. You're gonna come to the plank storage. Okay, I'm gonna drop these on the ground real quick. Gonna delete what I was doing. You're gonna come to the plank storage and you're gonna take from here until your hands are full. I don't care how many things he can hold. He can do this forever. And then I want you to come up here. And I want you to do this until hands are empty. And then you do this until the poles are full. And then do it forever. Skip it and go. So, and oops, and go. And I want him to have empty hands. So, perfect. And just go forever. So now he's gonna do that. Now what I need to do first real quick is I need to make a second bot. You are gonna be pole gatherer. And I'm just gonna do this. So I'm gonna take you. You're gonna find poles. And I'm gonna change this because I want it to be a giant area, especially if like I cancel projects. So if he finds any poles, honestly, you can make this as big as you want. Like I can use this as a base cleanup now. So if he finds any poles in this area, I want him to get them. Heck, make it bigger. Bam. So anywhere in here there's a pole, I want you to go find it and pick it up, and I want you to do this until your hands are full. Or you can no longer proceed. And then I want you to go put them in here. And I want you to do this until your hands are empty. And I'll put a skip on this just because I want his hands to be full while he's sitting here. So if he happens to only have one left in his hand, but it's full, what he'll do, let me just start him up. What he'll do is he'll go back, pick up 3 more if they exist, and then he'll come back to the storage and then sit here with 4 poles in his hand. So that way it's maximum efficiency. And you can see he's gonna pick up a lot faster than our boys can craft, and he's not doing this, right? He's only doing 1 at a time. That was interesting. I remember having this issue before with the saws. Yeah, see, like, he thinks he needs to stop what he's doing. So I'm just gonna do this. Do this. Until his hands are full. And then until your hands are... I mean, it should just be until his hands are empty. I think it's because of the delay that happens here. I'm trying to think back to when I built this, because I remember this being an issue before, and I'm trying to remember how I fixed it. Yeah, see, like, he just stopped. So he's thinking his hands are not empty. Let me stop real quick. So his hands are empty because I just told him to drop everything by mistake. Just putting these back. Give these to my boy. All right, so pole processing. So he is moving to the storage until his hands are full, and then he's supposed to... No, I'm just gonna hit, you ready? Forever. Until failure. Go. I think it was like the moving to the mechanical saw. See, look, yeah, hold on. So, you know what he has to do? I need him to wait. Wait 1. So, because what happens is, there's a slight moment to when he can add it. There we go. There's like I feel like there was like a time gap in this between when he can add the plank to when the code registers, so it catches itself off guard. So before he's able to put it in, he just goes and moves on to getting more stuff. So there we go. Now he's all set. So he's good to go. Pole processing, upload. Now what you just do is we copy that 2 more times because I have 3 sets here. And I'll show you, I did forget about this because it's been so long. There was a wonderful comment, and I apologize. I forgot off the top of my head who it was, but you can make whole teams learn a project at the same time, or you can create temporary teams by creating multiple, like this, for instance. So temporary team 2, and then if I click this, And then I come down here, I want to link poll processing, and then I want them to go. So now I'm just gonna go in here and I'm just gonna call you poll processing. And I'm just gonna grab you and call you poll processing. And then I'm just gonna take these and drag them into my raw resources. So poll processing has been updated. So now you can see we're starting to get like a little stockpile going, but that'll drain really big here once we set up peggers to be using the Sawhorse instead. So one thing to note is that we might, oh, I'm a fool. You know what we forgot to do? I don't want to link those. So poll processing. Let me do this here. I forgot. We need to change them, not link them. So he's the original. Let me take this. I just want to copy this. So hold on. Stop or record. Yeah, I'm just going to delete his code. And do this. Oh, unlink. I can hit unlink here. Do this. I need to stop all these. I probably need to fix this again. All right, and now we've got the 3 bots ready to go. So they're all gonna be working here. So now what you just have to do is figure out, is 1 poll gatherer enough for all 3 bots? It probably is, because, but it might not be. We might need 2 because it looks like he's keeping up fine with just kind of the first 2, but this 3rd one's a little too fast. So if that is the case though, I'll just add another bot. It's not a big deal. Easy to add bots, right? So I'm gonna grab all of our new crafters here. Oopsies. You guys, poll gatherer. And we're gonna put you, actually not poll gatherer. I need to put these guys into our crafting. And I need poll gatherer up here. And actually these are raw processing. So I actually wanna do panels, gears, yankers, frames, wood panels into our raw processing here. Even though it's not like completely raw, it's raw enough for me because they don't have a singular use besides to be an additive to another recipe. But all right, brothers and sisters, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna repeat that process. You can see our poles are stacking up too slow, right? So I'm gonna add another pole gatherer, and then I'm gonna repeat that process for planks and also pegs. And then we'll get that set up, and then we'll be wonderful for all 3 of these, and then I'll delete these out here. So like the ones that are set up now to make poles, useless. I don't actually need to have these here anymore. So I'll get rid of those, and then we'll do the same thing for planks and get rid of these. That'll just delete those out of the way. Then I'll move these up, and then we'll see how processing goes from there. You can see we're already almost topped off in the pole storage. So honestly, 2 is probably good. So I'm actually gonna delete the 3rd one and just have 2 of everything. So that's gonna be great. And then from there, we'll see exactly how many more of everything we need, and we'll double check my bots to make sure nobody is broken. So brothers and sisters, as usual, if you're loving Autonauts versus Piratebots, make sure you're hitting that like button down below. It really helps out a lot. I would love for more and more of you to find this Autonauts series, because I see that you're all loving it, and I want to make sure we're finding everybody. And as usual, if you are new here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button as well to find that sweet Shabby content. But all right, brothers and sisters, as usual, this has been ShabbyDoo, and hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.